You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Hey, have you heard about what's happening with Marc Guehi, the Crystal Palace captain? There's been some serious talk lately about the possibility of him being sold this summer. Let me break down what's going on. So Marc Guehi is a key player for Crystal Palace, right? He joined from Chelsea a few years back and has become an important part of their defense. The thing is, his contract with Palace is now in its final year, meaning he could leave the club for free once it expires. That's a big deal, because Palace would get nothing in return if he walked away without signing a new deal. The chairman of Crystal Palace, Steve Parish, has been pretty clear about the club's stance. They don't want to lose a player of Guehi's quality without any compensation. That's why they're considering selling him this summer if he doesn't commit to a new contract. In January, they actually rejected a hefty £65 million bid from Newcastle United because they hoped Guehi would stay. But as time has gone on, it looks like he's still not ready to extend his contract. Marc Guehi apparently is open to staying until 2026, which means he could just run out his contract and leave for free then. But Palace can't afford to wait around like that. They'd rather cash in on him now, especially because they lost another important defender, Joachim Andersen, to Fulham last summer. Losing two top defenders on free transfers would be a big blow. Now there's also Liverpool interested in Guehi. They're seen as his preferred next destination, especially under their manager Arne Slot, who even recently lost to Palace in the Community Shield final on penalties. However, Liverpool seems reluctant to pay Palace's asking price of around £40 million. They want to pay less because, honestly, they could get Guehi for free in 2026 if they wait. Steve Parish talked about the financial realities of being Crystal Palace. The club doesn't have unlimited funds like some of the Premier League giants. They've made only a couple of signings this summer, including goalkeeper Walter Benitez and defender Borna Sosa, and their manager Oliver Glasner has expressed frustration about limited transfer activity. Parish also mentioned that the club is hopeful about an appeal they've lodged to stay in the Europa Conference League after facing potential demotion. That's important, because European football exposure can impact player decisions and club finances too. So, to sum it up, Crystal Palace is in a tricky spot with Marc Guehi. They want to keep their captain but can't risk losing him for nothing next summer. If he doesn't sign a new deal soon, expect to see him sold before the transfer window closes. For fans and football watchers, this could be a significant move, especially with big Premier League clubs like Liverpool and Newcastle watching closely. We'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds in the coming weeks. Stay subscribed for more videos.